Hey, it's Chris from Steeda, and today we're going to talk about the brand new 2021 Ford Bronco. There's absolutely no doubt that the past few years, the excitement for the 2021 Ford Bronco has been bar none. But today's the day. It happened. So strap in, it's going to be a bumpy ride. So first, let's tackle the exterior. And I must say, it looks very reminiscent of the first-gen Bronco, which was a great move on Ford's part because this thing looks amazing. So the Ford Bronco itself is offered in a 2-door and a 4-door model, as well as the Bronco Sport. So as the new 2021 Ford Bronco is coming up in the rear view on the trail, there's no doubt that you'll know it's a Bronco. Those round headlights, B-R-O-N-C-O, labeled across the grille, you'll know that's a Bronco coming up on you. And needless to say, you'll want to get out of the way. Another great feature on the Bronco is that the doors are removable on both the 2-door and the 4-door models, which will allow you an open air experience both on and off the trail. Both the 2-door and 4-door Broncos come with options for both a soft top and a hard top. The 2-door models come with a standard 3-section roof system, an available premium painted modular top with 4 sections that adds a removable panel over the rear area of the Bronco. The 4-door models have 4 removable sections for the hard top that are easily removed by one person. Every Bronco does come with class exclusive frameless doors that are a lot easier to remove than the competition. If you plan on going for a 4-door Bronco, one of the coolest parts is that you can pull the doors off, store them in protective door bags, and keep them in the Bronco itself. Now, I could ramble on about the exterior of the Ford Bronco all day. It's simply breathtaking, front, rear, side to side. It looked totally at home running through those hills. But let's move on to interior. I'll tell you a little bit more about that. Much like the exterior, Ford's very much in touch with the heritage of the Ford Bronco, and you can see that really come through in the design of the interior. Much like the 2021 F-150 launch a few weeks back, the Bronco is available with an exclusive 12-inch Sync 4 system that offers integration with the Ford Pass Performance app with off-road navigation. Yes, that means you'll be able to navigate the trails using your Sync navigation. For those of you that plan on taking your Bronco off-road, you actually have the option for an available washable rubberized floor with integrated drains and marine-grade vinyl seating surfaces that do resist mildew. There's no doubt that that's really going to help you clean up after a long weekend on the trail. The Sync system available in both the Bronco 2-door and 4-door displays an available 360-degree camera system with off-road spotter views, providing additional visibility when you're out on the trail. The instrument panel includes mounted hero switches, which are in easy reach of the driver. They are easily washable due to the rubber material that they're made out of. One of the best parts about the Bronco is the open air design. You take those tops off and it's real easy to enjoy a sunset while you're finishing up off-road. One major leg up that the 2021 Ford Bronco has over the classic Bronco is a ton of tech, and this interior is chock full of it. So if you want to see some more photos of the new Bronco's interior, just tap the card in the right-hand corner to check out the article on our site. Now let's jump into the meat and potatoes, engine, performance, and gearing. Now, one of my favorite quotes from the new Bronco comes from Jim Farley, Chief Operating Officer of Ford. And he came out and said that the new Bronco was built with the toughness of an F-Series truck and the performance spirit of a Mustang, which speaks to us highly here at Steeda. So the Bronco is available with the 2.7-liter EcoBoost V6, which is projected to produce 310 horsepower and 400 pound-foot of torque. And the 2.3-liter EcoBoost is targeted to deliver best-in-class 4-cylinder torque of 310 foot-pounds with an expected 270 horsepower. Jeep did come out with a concept this past weekend of a Wrangler with the 392 V8 under the hood. Not gonna lie, we would love to see a Coyote under the hood of the Bronco. Both the 2-door and the 4-door Bronco are based on a fully boxed, high-strength steel chassis, and it delivers the best-in-class suspension travel, 17% both front and rear over the closest competitor. The Bronco also comes with the option of 2 different 4x4 systems, a base setup and an advanced 4x4 setup. The base system uses a 2-speed electronic shift-on-the-fly transfer case. On the other hand, the optional system features a 2-speed electromechanical transfer case that adds an auto mode for on-demand engagement between 2 high and 4 high. Those off-road enthusiasts out there will be happy to hear that the rear features a Dana 44 Advantech solid rear axle. Now on the other hand, the front suspension will be an independent Dana Advantech front differential unit. But both front and rear differentials will have the available Spicer Performatrack electronic locking differential. Now we have seen the electronic sway bar disconnect on the Wrangler, but the new Bronco takes it to an entirely new level. It features an available semi-active hydraulic stabilizer bar disconnect. The best part about this is that it can disconnect during articulation and reconnect under all conditions, including high speeds. Another thing that sets the Bronco apart from the rest of the vehicles in this segment is the 35-inch off-road tires that are available directly from the factory on both the 2-door and 4-door Bronco. So what this basically means is that Ford equipped the Bronco to tackle nearly any terrain ahead. This is thanks to a ton of tech both inside and underneath the vehicle. So I guess you're wondering about transmissions. There's going to be both a manual and an automatic option. The manual is a 7-speed manual. It's 6 speeds and a crawl gear, and then your standard 10-speed automatic transmission that we're very familiar with across the Ford line. The best part about the 7-speed manual with that crawl gear is that it actually allows for a best-in-class 94.75 to 1 crawl ratio. Speaking of best-in-class, the new Bronco has an 11.6 ground clearance, maximum 29-degree breakover angle, 37.2-degree departure angle, and best-in-class water fording capability of up to 33.5 inches. And to help you tackle nearly any terrain, the new Bronco features GOAT modes, borrowed from the first-generation Bronco. GOAT stands for Go Over Any Terrain. Those GOAT modes include 7 selectable driver modes, including normal, eco, sport, slippery, and sand, with Baja mud and ruts, and rock crawl for off-road driving. So I guess you're wondering how you can get one of these awesome Broncos parked in your driveway. Starting today, July 13th, for $100, you can reserve your new Bronco on Ford.com. Starting at $29,995 and going up from there, you can equip your Bronco pretty much any way you want. And let me tell you, we are extremely excited about the Bronco here at Steeda. So be sure to stay tuned for some new Steeda parts coming once the Bronco hits the streets. If you want to know more details about the 2021 Bronco, you can hit the link in the description or hit the card in the top right-hand corner to read the full write-up on our Steeda website. As always, thank you for watching. If you like the content of this video and want to see more, subscribe to our YouTube channel, follow us on Instagram, and don't forget the most important thing, speed matters.